It's two transitions. It's the transition of when you was born, and then you got the transition of when you die. Right? You got two transitions. You got the transition of when you was born. You transition into this realm from a different realm, from the realm that you're going back to. So when you transition into this realm, the only way you can operate in this realm is with a body. You cannot operate in this realm without a body. So your consciousness is the only thing that carries over from this room to the next room. When you die, you leave that body. So in order to get out this realm, you have to get out of this body. You cannot get out of this realm if you're still hosting a body. Your conscious is still in a body. It's in a suit. Cannot leave. You know what I mean? When you was in your mother, you was conscious. That's your spirituality. That's your consciousness and spirituality. So you was conscious in your mother's womb, but you just didn't. You wasn't woken up yet to this dimension. So that's why they say babies are closer to God than any humans on this earth. That's why they say babies purest. Babies are the purest form of angels you're ever going to see in this dimension. That's why they say that. Because a baby is without sin. A baby has no clue what sin is. A baby has no idea what sin is. A baby is pure. A baby is free. Baby's not bound. Baby is still in their spiritual realm. Like they're able to tap in and out of the two different realms, the spiritual realm and the physical. They're able to. They are able to because they're pure and they're closer to God. They have no sin, so they can go back and forth. But when a baby comes out, their conscious has a shell now, but it is not aware of the new dimension. It is not aware of the new dimension. So it behaves as if it is still in the spiritual dimension. It has not, when I say it, the baby has not recognized its conscience yet. So if you have not recognized your conscience, you're still in the spiritual realm somewhat. It's like a deep sleep. It's like it's not a deep sleep. It's like you up and you keep nodding off. It's like you keep nodding off. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you keep nodding off. That nod off is the back and forth between different realms, spiritual and the carnal. That nod off. Like we up. When you recognize your conscience, you're up. Right? You can't nod off. You can't go back to sleep. You can't you can't go into another dimension. You up. Your physical body is up. You cannot go back to sleep once you're up. A baby does not recognize that they're in this realm, so they still think they are in the spiritual realm. So they dip and dab with both realms. That's why they say they can see things, or they dreams, or like they can see, because they haven't really came to their full conscience yet. They still spiritual. You know what I mean? No sin. You know what I mean? That's why I said the eyes is the window to the soul, because the eyes, through the eyes is how you begin to sin. Through the eyes is how you begin to sin. Sin has no other authority. Like, you have to see it. You have to see sin, because you don't know what sin is when you come out. You know what I mean? So we get new bodies once we transition from this realm. Like, we gotta have a new body. Like, that's why it says there's demons roaming this earth, because they're stuck. Demons are stuck in this realm, and they can't go up or down. They're stuck here until it's the times of times. So if you're stuck here, if you're stuck in this realm as a spirit, as a conscience, passed out, because you are looking for a house. You are looking for some body that you can host. If you're a spirit that's stuck in the carnal realm, you are a demon, and you are looking to host a body. It's 1,000,000 demons that's stuck in here. There's 1,000,000 demons in hell. Right? But there's two transitions, right? You got night and day. You got the yin and the yang. You got the sun and the moon. You got water and on land. I mean, so it's two different realms. So, to be honest, this would be like a test run of how to navigate, I guess I would say. Knowing that the spiritual realm is real as well, you want to make sure you adhere to that in the physical. So if you know it's real, deal with it now. Don't be oblivious. Right? Be oblivious. It's two sides, three sides to everything. It's definitely two sides. It's three sides. Your side, my side, the truth. So your consciousness is what comes, is the only thing that, so when God says you was predetermined or predestined, He's saying he already knew you. He's saying you was already a conscience. You was already a spirit. Before you enter into your mother belly, you was already a spirit. You was already a conscience. And God just made you into flesh. So when you're in your mother's womb, kind of like, that's the gray area of spiritual and carnal. Like you're in between. Like, I mean, you're still in the spiritual, but you kind of in the carnal. It's like that. It's like that birth. It's like that birth. That birth from spiritualization into the carnal. It's like birth. And then when you die, it's like birth. It's birthing. It's birthing back. Shit, I shit. Maybe shitting back. Not even birthing. But birthing back. You're being birthed back into the spiritual realm. And you can't take that body that you had in the physical with you in the spiritual. You got to leave that and go back. That body was just given to you for the time being. That's not your body. You can't take that with you. So you got to leave it there, man. You know what I mean? Just leave it. Can't take it. Only thing that comes with you is your conscience, what you believe in, what you think, what you say in your head. That's your conscience. That's the only thing that carries over. Nothing else carries over, bro. Nothing. That's how you know your conscience was here from the start. You was here from the beginning. You are your conscience. You came into a different dimension. So your previous understanding has been wiped away. You may get flashbacks, deja vu, but for the most part, you don't know that you was here before. You don't know. You don't know. But you was. You will forever be. God bless you.